So people have asked me, why, Greg, do you want to buy a bank? Let's go back 3 years. Crypto was roaring. Everybody thought that's where the opportunity was, but that's exactly when I got off the crypto rails and went to buy a bank. I went to buy a bank because some of my companies were already having trouble getting banked, keeping their bank accounts. Even I was having a trouble getting banked and keeping my bank accounts because someone was putting pressure on those banks not to bank certain industries. And seeing sort of around the corner, we realized there might be a shortage of bank access post-2021. And sure enough, yes, we had the crypto crisis, but we also had the collapse of the few banks that were still dealing with fintech startups, crypto innovators. And so in the flash of a moment, Silicon Valley Bank, Signature, Silvergate, and even my personal bank, First Republic, all vanished. Either completely disappeared or were absorbed, in the case of First Republic, into Chase Manhattan. Other banks that had been servicing the innovation and fintech industry received consent decrees, were told to freeze accounts, pull back, get out of the business. And so all of a sudden, there was a banking desert. Companies that had no problem before, or few problems before getting banked, all of a sudden couldn't make payroll. There were things like when Silicon Valley Bank threatened to go down, USDC dropped to 88 cents. People were afraid that the money behind the most popular stablecoin in America wasn't good. There was almost a run on the whole banking system. And what came out of that was a chill. And that chill meant that many legitimate companies were tarred because a couple of illegitimate companies like FTX had been bad actors. And so the whole industry began to lose access. And so that caused me to redouble my efforts because I knew there were going to be fewer and fewer options. So I'd like to be in the space where, you're the guy that's selling popsicles on the hot day, right? So we kept our faith that we would finally get through. And, we have a little bit of an inside track. I did work for the Federal Reserve. My granddad was a Federal Reserve Bank president. Many of the people in our ecosystem are ex-regulators themselves. So it was kind of like an inside baseball kind of effort. But I got to tell you, it was still really hard. And, I wasn't sure we were going to get through it. Now we kind of feel like the dog that caught the car because no one's ever been in this situation before. And yeah, we got a lot of basic work to get the bank ready to be a good bank, to do fair access, open banking. And look, no bank is perfect. We got a lot of basic problems just to do good banking, but the intention here is clear: to get back into the business of banking innovators in fintech, banking industries that are legal, that take risks, industries that may include things like what we call the consensual vices that not everybody likes, but that are legal, that are licensed. We're looking to bank those companies in a depoliticized way, and we're looking to do it with the most efficient technology possible. Yes, we have 50-year-old technology just like everyone else, but there's a clear intention over time, when it's back-tested, to use the best technology, not the oldest and worst technology. And so we are going to pull, with every ounce of strength we have, a bank that has been mired, like all other community banks, and stuck using 50-year-old software. We're going to try to pull that forward. We're not going to build that software ourselves from scratch. We're going to use what's out there because folks that have built really good layers on top of blockchain are creating systems that could power and will power the future financial system, not just of the United States, but the world.